questions. I tried to scribble them here. I hope I'll be able to remember all of them. Okay, thank you. When I spoke about membership, retention, and growth, I vividly touched on the issue of membership growth, and I brought out the various strategies we will put in place that will give us the desired membership growth. I talked about utilizing the news the way we should. I talked about asking each and every one of us to bring a member. I talked about bringing up new clubs. I talked about going to weak clubs and annexing those who are still in the heart of service and bringing them to the point that they are going to serve. These are strategies we will do to retain members and also to expand our members wherever we find them. So how will you impact on
the members of the Lions?
The impact. Fine. Lionism is service. And those of us who have come to Lion service, Lionism, we have come with the heart to serve. So service is the watchword. You don't need to force somebody who is a member of the Lions Club to provide service, because it's supposed to be inborn, supposed to evolve out of you willingly. But a leader must be able to identify individuals whose passion is a lot, whose passion is high, and utilize them for that purpose. But there's something that can throw back that passion. I spoke about it, that we need to recognize active lions and give them responsibilities so that they will become more active than they would have been if you didn't give them responsibility. But we have seen cases where a lion comes in, within 2 years he's a president, the next year he's a zone chair, the next year he's a region chair. When there are other active lions who ought to have been in that position before them, the tendency is that some people fall back because they feel they are not recognized. We serve the less privileged, which means we talk to people who may not be able to open their mouth to speak. That means we also may have the tendency, the meekness in us, that we may not be able to ask for positions. We may not be able to aspire to say, I want this. But it's expected that leadership should identify those people and bring them to the right place. That is what impact we will do to make members work together and achieve our goals. The Lions Club have provided areas of our own effort and responsibility where we have to serve and serve diligently. Like the Millennium Development Goals that we have to, the Sentinel Goals are 5. 3 of those Sentinel Goals are on health. 3 of them are on health. I work in a hospital and I deal with people who either provide service or who provide the means for service. And for those of them which are on health, I can assure you, if it's equipment, providing equipment, little equipment for diabetes control and testing, there are little things, we will get people to help us do that. And we will improve our visibility to the people we are serving and to our community. Influence of leadership.
That's all.
Okay, sorry.